Is it working? Okay, hi guys, and welcome to Rebel Inc. What was the rest of the title? I read it a second ago. Rebel Inc. Escalation. So, yeah, this is a game, the most recent game made by the guys who made Plague Inc. Evolved, Plague Inc. and Plague Inc. Evolved, the Endemic Creations. You know, it's kind of funny. Recently, like 2 days ago, I got sick again, and I was like, well, it's time for the usual. Whenever I get sick, I'm gonna go ahead and play a Plague Inc. video. And when I come in, what do I see? A new game. Yeah, so apparently this has been released. It's another strategy game, so you know the style hasn't been lost, but this one is completely different. This is about you know, governing and management in a sort of like a war-torn country. You know, don't wanna be give names or anything, but you know, like from the reviews I've read that it's, you know, for example, like how Afghanistan was after it was invaded, or how some of the African countries are, like I don't know, Somalia or South Sudan or something like that. Very sorry if you're living there. I guess try and get out as early as you can. The game is in early access as it is right now, so we don't have much. It's only been released yesterday, but and we don't have the scenarios, we don't have the campaign mode. So today for the introductory video, I guess we'll go. Yeah, we're not. This would be important to read, but I'm not gonna go through that. Let's do the tutorial if it's available. Civilian and military. Let's start with civilian. How to stabilize the reason, win the hearts and minds. Welcome to Rebel Inc. After decades of war, foreign interference, and political upheaval, it's up to you to stabilize the region. Your operation is called Hopeful Dawn. You can choose your own operation name when you start the game. So, and yeah, as because I'm sick, you know, I have my complimentary tea over here. First, set up your HQ. Click in the indicated zone. Click the HQ. Alright, stability bar shows how you're doing. Reach 100 stability to win. Well, with 1%. Okay. It shows reputation of the operation. If it falls to 0, you lose. Okay, so you have high reputation now. Gain more supporters by winning the hearts and minds of people. You can see how many supporters you have and how many people don't like you here. You are not very popular at the moment. To get more support, you need to go to the operation screen and the civilian initiative screen. So it looks pretty similar to Plague Inc. Like you could almost say that it's one of the community created mods, but you know, like even have 3 bars. Come on. Choose to fund the initiatives that increase your support level. Different type of service initiatives. Fund it will cost. We have 49 funds, so can easily get it. Services discussion. Okay. Water supply initiative. Right, minimum standard of clean drinking water for the communities. Fund it. Serious sport level has increased. Initiatives apply to the whole regions, but are rolled out over time, zone by zone. Oh, okay. So this is a little bit different. Then we have corruption risk and inflation. Interesting. Every month you'll receive more funds. Good. Click the X button. Back to the map. Hammers showed that your teams are hard at work rolling out an initiative. We're in 2002, by the way. Let me go, and I already reduced the volume, but let's reduce it a little bit more. Something like that is fine. There are a number of zones in the region. Click this one to see more about it. This is called Echo Victor. You can see how stable the zone is and how many supporters you have. Improved water supplies will win you more supporters over time. It's not very neutrals, hostiles. Interesting. As it stands, there are plenty of zones in the region that you don't have intel on. Interesting, like in the mountains. So Initiatives will let you gather intel. Head to the operations screen. Government initiatives. Operation provide intel and slow the spread of insurgent control. Alright, painting a clear picture. Found it. Then the individual zone so that they can work with communities and get reliable information on what is going on. Okay. Ways to gather intel, including via military means, obviously. We're not gonna cover it in this tutorial. Funding. Similar initiatives quickly can cause a lot of inflation. This makes everything cost more. If inflation gets too high, you can wait for it to subside or fund initiatives in different areas. Ah, I see, so you have to divert them, I guess. Okay, back to the map. Keep an eye on the inflation here. It's just 1%, it's fine. Corruption is a bigger issue right now. What we have here. Have a military march against the Venezuelan government. Is Timor announces independence. Counterinsurgents. It will become a huge problem if you don't address it. Take a look at the operation screen. Wow, it went up high. See, it reduces your support level. Okay. Anti-corruption initiatives will help over. Website reporting system so that victims of crime can report abuses of power such as bribery and nepotism. Do this over time. Tap the X button. Can also keep an eye on corruption level over here. Very good. Echo uniform, Echo whiskey. And now support to become stable. This has been sped up in the tutorial. Remember, to win the game, you need to reach 100% stability. So this region is 100% stable, and we are gaining a lot of supporters now. And that's the civilian tutorial. Very well, and now let's go to the military tutorial. But first... Oh, my explosions in the background over there. Alright, to 100% stabilize the region, you need to effectively deal with the threat of insurgents. In this zone, they're represented by red diamonds. The zone from being stabilized, and if you don't do something, they'll take control of the zone. Losing your reputation, you'll need to use soldiers to force them back out and take control. You have a soldier unit deployed here, it can help us deal with the insurgents up north. Click it again. Alright, they are moving. Yep, we're gonna wait. Let's see how the battle unfolds. Oh, there's the combat bar. Alright. Oh my god, it is a struggle. It's 50-50 right now. It is possible to provide combat support. Alright, we need that. Military initiatives. Deployment coalition soldiers. International coalition soldier unit. Alright. Unit in training. It takes a little time for your coalition soldiers to prepare. Once they are ready, click and select them to go to the indicated... Oh, we deploy them. And they're gonna go in and the insurgents are withdrawing and fled into a neighboring zone. To flee when defeated, in order to destroy them, you must surround them and cut off all escape routes. Wow. Trap them. The river prevents them from fleeing further south, and 2 garrisons have been built in the tutorial to stop the insurgents escaping in the mountain. Ah, there you go. Initiate combat again. Mountains are difficult terrain, make combat more difficult, but with support from your other units, it should succeed. Alright, and they're arriving, and this other unit is supporting them. The garrisons are preventing escapes, and the insurgents have been defeated, and they could no longer withdraw. Help of the be careful if you reach Sol 0, you will lose the game, but we defeated them. To surround the insurgents, otherwise they will keep escaping. And that was the military tutorial. Alright, we are now ready for the full campaign. Hey, that wasn't so bad. So let's we'll keep the this episode a little bit. Oh my god, my foot. We're gonna come back to this game, obviously, but don't want to do too much into one episode, so we'll keep this one a little bit short, and then next time we'll go into it. So I want to see a little bit. So you have to get 100% stability in order to win. You lose if your reputation gets to 0. Fund civilian initiatives, support levels, supporters in zones. Every zone stable. Attaining reputation. Take too long to stabilize zones or fail to control insurgent activity. Keep an eye out for corruptions and use of international resources such as soldiers. Gain a reputation boost. Gain a reputation boost by making certain decisions as the game progresses. Oh, these are... Okay, okay. I thought they're different. Initially, the region is calm, so make the most of this. Fund civilian and government initiatives. Try to stabilize few zones like gathering intel and preventing corruption. Emergency begins. You'll have to start balancing your priorities. Alright. Take to stabilize the region, the more your reputation will fall. You must contain and control insurgents to protect your reputation. At some point, they will appear and try to take control of zones across the regions. Insurgent will take over zones. Alright, training camps. Try to discover the camps so you can stop insurgents being trained. Okay, that's something new. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. And we have military initiatives to deploy soldier units. National and coalition. Right, so nationals are... I assume national is basically our own soldiers, and we can request, you know, as you saw, coalition soldiers like international aid. Move them around as needed. Terrain and road quality impact the time it takes. Okay, tactical placement. Soldier unit can be in a zone and soldier units in neighboring zones reinforce each other with significant strength boosts. Drones, airstrikes, and garrison can also boost soldiers, as we saw in the battle. Automatically fight insurgents. Insurgents are very hard to kill and will always try to escape in neighboring zones. They can't cross river unless there's a bridge or the edge of the map. So we have to surround them and cut off all escape routes. Right. More supporters you'll gain and the faster you'll stabilize the region. It's less effective on winning over hostiles. So it can help neutrals to be won over, and it has like an acceleration, like a domino effect, but hostiles are harder to convince, obviously. Inflation makes things cost more. Corruption reduces your reputation. Intel. You know about zones, you need to respond to threats to roll out initiatives. Zones with intel, without intel are shaded gray. Budget. Based on reputation and how much you have stabilized. War is not war. If insurgents are weak, you may be able to get them to start peace negotiations. However, the peace deal could give a real boost to efforts to stabilize the regions. Right, so we don't necessarily have to go to war. And these are the things. We have 5 scenarios, so it's fine. We're gonna go through them. Ah, look, this looks like what we have played. Alright, cool. Interesting. Well, we'll come back in the next episode. This looks really interesting, and I can't wait to start playing it. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure you have a like, subscribe if you want to see more. God damn, there's a huge car backup on my alley over there. Anyway, yeah. Make sure you have a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll be back with some more Rebel Inc. Escalation. See you guys next time. We're going to make, yeah, stopped working. Bye bye.